For the love of frickin' tater tots, you gotta be kidding me. It's gonna be a topic I'm gonna keep on talking about, guys. That's gonna be T1 Esports, formerly SKT T1, and their fan base. I mean, the things I'm gonna tell you guys today, it's actually remarkable, and it kind of scares me as well. What is now being considered T1 going K-pop for their fan base, which makes a large sense given their Asian fan base, and of course their Korean fan base as well. If you guys have somehow missed our previous videos on this fan base is crazy. It also comes recently after some big T1 signings, that being Tyler1 joining T1, and of course their partnership and kind of singing along and gaming with BTS, one of the most widely known K-pop groups in the entire world. But after failing to make Worlds and a debacle and debate over Faker, being benched and then going back to the starting roster, and of course that ultimate failure of what their fans really want is to make League of Legends Worlds every year and probably to win it. If they don't do that, somehow it is an utter failure. It has now continued to be a pressure on this organization, which we have talked about death threats and legal action. A few days back, we talked about 2 funeral flower wreaths being actually hand-delivered to the T1 headquarters at their actual doorstep, where these wreaths, which apparently translate to, the only being an esports organization from 2012 to 2019, now what is being called a pseudo entertainment agency. Obviously, fans who sent that thinking that, T1 is no longer what SKT T1 represented, and that does continue to be all the more crazy as of just in the recent times. Those fans have continued. Now they have actually financed a van and vehicle to go around Seoul in a direct route and actually publicize their issues with the organization. I don't know if we'll ever see this with any other esports organization, but is T1 going full K-pop with this kind of fandom and this kind of outcry? Yes, and it's something I'm glad I'm not a part of. So a huge thanks, obviously, the Reddit post as well for some of these translations, as well as Idlewise. I do apologize if I mispronounced his name, but something along the lines of what this van is saying, going around this route, is there is no future for a team that shuts out devoted fans. They demand an explanation for potential changes to the League of Legends roster. In case you guys don't know, the big rumor being LS to that roster alongside some other things. And finally, the players are not your cash cows, etc. Very similar to the messages that were on those wreaths that were hand-delivered to T1's HQ over there as well. I mean, this is just, it's got to be frightening. I know that some people out there see this as passion. I see it as on the verge of passion and more so toxicity, but that's my own opinion. I mean, I really I cannot imagine dealing with this kind of pressure, right? The only reference point I can make is 100 Thieves, really blowing up over the past couple of years ever since their founding, have certainly struggled compared to a lot of esports organizations directly with esports titles. They're doing great things, expanding. Hopefully Call of Duty can bring back some titles for them, but certainly they were called the merch and the hoodie selling organization. I'm sure you guys know that, and I thought that hate was bad. T1 is a whole nother level of diehard fans out there, and that's why T1 esports fans are seemingly going the K-pop route of what they expect. These high expectations over there for T1 esports continue to rise and continue to be there, and how T1 is going to respond is going to go down in history. How they respond to these situations is going to be very important, and we will see just how they do that. Now, certainly a more relaxing story for a second part. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. This is just, I was seeing this morning. I was actually watching the first clip live for IEM Beijing this past weekend with S1mple and Not a Svincere, if you guys don't know, widely regarded as one of the craziest CSGO players of all time, and showcasing just that. I am not a highlight channel. I don't often show these kind of clips, but when S1mple can pull off a 1v3 pistol versus buy in CSGO, which is kind of like my home base game, I got to share with all of you guys, and this is why he is seen as one of the best CSGO players of all time and in the entire world. That same event, by the way, and same match, not only a 1v3 pistol versus full buys, they didn't buy helmets unfortunately for them, but also a technical 1v4 and defending the defuse as well, all in the same game. This is why S1mple is simply the best.
Simple, but this is a very difficult task. They're all trained on the box holes. There is a chance for a flank refresh, is looking towards that now, but even still, how does he find a timing on this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No way! He gets 2 of them and he spots them. He hits it! Refresh loses his head and I lose my mind!
How? How?
Pretty cool. And bye-bye Acore. Maybe this Clutch has got some legs. S1mple makes quite the announcement of his presence into main. Hooksy's holding the cross and he's missed it. That's no fun. The underperforming in-game leader from Mad Lions has given S1mple room to move and room to fill his lungs with a fresh set of air as the bomb goes down.
This looks so winnable now. Both players for Mad Lions on the A bomb site. Bomb goes down, sound cue comes through, and they know that they're in the wrong place. And S1mple, he could be anywhere.
Yeah, he could just completely evaporate now. They've got to answer so many questions, and I quite like that they're traveling as a pack. Kit, Hooksy, Smoke, Shush. Combined, that's a lot of pressure on an AWP trying to clutch. I hope they don't waste too much time. Oil is the jewel. He hears them. And he hits the crazy quick scope. S1mple on for the 1v4. This is exceptional. He's running out of time. Shush needs the kit. The smoke's on it. He doesn't have the kit. He baits him in. Does he have the time? He doesn't have the kit. And S1mple's done it.
It's just, I think I wanted to tweet this as well. Don't you guys just wish, A, you were either this good at a game, and for me personally, I just wish I had that passion for a game, like S1mple does for CSGO, like Tyler1 does for League. If you guys have caught what he did this past weekend, I mean, he's been playing League for what, 24 plus hours on end? I think it was like 40 matches straight, something ridiculous, or like Bodhi has for RuneScape. I wish I could wake up and have that kind of passion for the game, and clearly that passion shows itself inside the game. This is not some pub match, right? These are against pro players that S1mple is making look like children. No offense to Mad Lions, but when you go up against the best, that's what he makes you look like. Again, I don't often share those clips, but I felt the need to this time around. S1mple, he's simply not human. And last time we talked about him, he was being Twitch banned for the 4th time. Now you understand what they probably thought he was cheating or something crazy. If only they could actually ban his scam stream. That would be nice as well. All right, anyway, I think I'm a little snappy today, huh? Take a sip for me, all right? Drink your water, drink your coffee. I'll catch you guys back here sometime soon. Give someone a hug for me today, all right? I want you to hug someone today, give them that hug, and go, that was from Jake. See you guys next time.